Hello everybody, my name is Justin, and in this tutorial I will show you how to make this thatched roof in Blender 4.0. Let's get started. First, I'm going to reveal layers. So first is this most outer layer, straws. Underneath that, a simple base, some roof structure, and that's it. This is the individual straws that I use to scatter across the roof. They're a little bit different. These ones are darker, these ones are brighter, and all of them are painted. Now, if I go to matcap view, you can see that each model is bent in both axes. This allows the roof to look more three-dimensional, but also introduces some issues with normals. But we'll solve them later on. Let's take a look at the colors. For that, matcap flat texture mode is going to be useful. This is the base color, which also I painted. Here it is. I mix it with some color and the final result goes to base color. I mix it because I wanted a little bit more continuity, so to speak. Then I mix with them, actually multiply with another color, and this goes into emission. Very, very subtle emission, just to boost the shadows a little, okay? But most important setting is the subsurface scattering. Weight 1, these are the values, and the scale value, which is very important. So this is how it's going to look. Then, of course, I scatter it all across the model. What is the model underneath? Here's the base, right? It's very simple, as you can see from the topology. Its material is even simpler. Here's the texture, which I painted. Roughness 1, also subsurface scattering. There is no emission here. And to see the texture, how it looks, this is how it looks. I'm going to show you how to create custom normals so it looks actually nice and fluffy. And I'm going to show you with this hornbeam here. So if I change the directionality of light, you can see that it's difficult to say what is the direction of the light here. What is the shape of these clumps of leaves? It looks very chaotic. And if I go into the matcap mode, it does look very noisy. It doesn't look very good. I'm going to fix that by creating a new object. Let's make it a sphere. Scale it up a bit. And let's imagine that this sphere is wearing a crown of leaves. Then I'm going to select these leaves meshes, go to modifiers, edit, normal edit, radial, and I'm just gonna pick this sphere. Now let's hide the sphere for a while. It still affects the normals. And go into the lighting. And now see how volumetric the tree become. It's especially visible from up top, like here. You can clearly see these ones are darker. This is the closest to you. It adds some sort of a three-dimensionality to the leaves. And same technique I use for this fluffy straws. Now, it's not as simple as with the tree because I need several spheres for this. So I'm going to separate it, entire model, into 3 parts. The tower and this entrance roof over here. Nice. P, selection, and nice. And I'm going to remove the custom normals so we can redo it together. Clear, clear, and clear. Now you can see individual straw thickets, which is not good, not ideal. You can already see that you can clearly distinguish different models. What I wanted is this to become one continuous fluffy thing. So for that, let's create spheres. Mesh, UV sphere. Let's position first one over here. And I'm going to make duplicate, put it there. The scaling of the sphere does not affect the modifier. It just makes it easier for me to place it. Just try to place them in a way that these spheres sort of wear that roof. Not to abstract the geometry, we can do this, display as wire, and just copy to selected. But I'm gonna keep them solid because it's easier to select like that. Selecting the top one, going to modifiers, edit, normal edit, and choosing radial, choosing this sphere. By default, if you don't choose an object, it will pick up its origin point as the center of the sphere. Same here, edit, weighted normal, normal edit, and the sphere, and same with the last one. Edit, normal edit, radial, and pick up the sphere. Now, if I go to the material preview, you can see this is fluffy. This is how it should look like. You can clearly see when I toggle it, these little slotches, and with this, more continuous, clear direction of light, and fluffy. Then I'm selecting one and Ctrl A to apply the modifier. I'm hovering my mouse over the modifier, Ctrl A, then I'm selecting all of them and Ctrl J to merge them together. And you know what I love about Blender is that you can set up a camera. Let's position it somewhere. Go to View, Navigation, Walk Navigation. For me, this is Ctrl F to go full screen for this one. And just sort of play inside of your... I'm on top of the roof now. That was not what I planned. You can just run around your model, you know, see if the scale is correct, you know, see if the architecture is right. Or just, you know, enjoy running around like crazy. So to sort of pretend that you're actually there. If you want to purchase these models, you can access them on Fab. It's a Viking Village asset pack that I've been working on. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I see you in the next one.